Hey guys, what's up? So this is just going to be a quick little bonus video outside of the normal collection videos. So here I've got today two coals. This is OG coal and legacy coal, and as you can see, they've got their Scythe of Quakes. So I've seen a lot of online discourse about the Scythe of Quakes and how show inaccurate it is, and I couldn't agree more. I'll be putting some pictures up on the screen of the different Scythe of Quakes from the sets in the show and how just very not show accurate they were. In fact, most of the golden weapons were not show accurate. The only one that was show accurate was the Sword of Fire, which actually got its own cool mold. But then the others were just made of pieces like this T connector here, just completely non-show accurate. So I've seen a lot of discourse online about the best way to make show accurate Scythe of Quakes, and I wanted to throw my own hat into the ring to see what I could do, see if you guys might just see some of my ideas. So let's take a look at what we have. Here is the original 2011 Scythe of Quakes. It uses a 4-stud long handlebar in gold, one of these T connectors in gold, and one of these teeth things in gold. And so it looks fine. It's a bit short. It's very small compared to the show. It's about the size of coal, as you can see. When in the show it would be much larger, and in the show it also had like the cloth, kind of like textured grip, like how you might see on a katana, that kind of cloth grip. Like let me just get my little Sword of Fire over here. That it had that kind of texture on the handle, which it does not have here. So that's unfortunate. So very inaccurate to the show. And on the other hand, here's Legacy Coal and his Scythe of Quakes. It's made out of this dragon handle, as you can see right here. Those are fairly new. And then this little piece in here to make the stud reversal so that it can use one of these golden lightsaber handles, and then one of these cool spike thingies that's been around for a while. And the thing about this one is this actually is quite show accurate, because in the show, the way that this version comes about is Kai melts down the golden armor back into the liquid gold and recrafts the golden weapons, and the designs are a bit different. So this one is completely show accurate, really. I have, however, seen a couple of renders of it where it uses this piece, this kind of like telescope piece. It's also used a lot in weaponry, roughly the same size, and it looks pretty similar as well. Just less pieces and a little less ornamentation, because the lightsaber handle adds some nice texture onto it, some nice, just visual noise for it. So yeah, there's that. It's show accurate, but I personally don't like it very much. So one thing I want to show off first is my upgraded version of the Legacy, what's it called? Scythe of Quakes. It uses a bar in the center here. Let me just pull it out. It uses a 3-stud long bar. I add a one of these, a little golden stud with a hole in the middle, just to add on some more bulk, some more detail. And then same thing for this. I add another one of these little studs with holes in them. It just adds a lot of really nice detail to this weapon that, honestly, it should be this tall. So let's go ahead and give it to Cole. See, that looks much nicer when he holds it. It's got the right size. It's a much nicer size. It still has the really cool dragon handle there. So yeah, I like this for my Legacy one. I'm using it in my collection. So there's that. Now, let's talk about a show accurate Season 1. Like 2011 Scythe of Quakes. So let me just get our old one for reference here, as I just explained. So here is what we've got right there. Now, I wanted to go over some possible solutions. First off, it needs to be bigger. So we can get one of these golden staff pieces and tack that on. And already it's looking a little bit better, but it's a little too long. It's got the right size, but then the blade, I'll show you the size. The blade is too small. So what can we do about the blade? Because the blade is the real problem. In the show, it's got that really cool dragon detailing. So you might think, hey, let's just go ahead and get one of our dragon handles that we have, our cool little dragon handles. But then, we need to do some stud reversal and stuff. So we'll get one of these. We'll get one of these little clips. Put that on there. You can put the dragon handle. And then it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be coming out of the dragon's mouth. The best we can do is this, which looks like, well, like shit. This looks like a pickaxe, not a scythe. So, what can we do? What can we do? Well, I have some idea. First off, I want to go with... let me just reassemble my old scythe to give back to him. I just want to go over the quick, very underrated solution. I have never seen anyone do this, but let's just take the Sword of Fire and put it on that clip. Now, this has some problems to it. It's way too long. It doesn't have the right curvature. It should be going down more. It should be going down more. It's just kind of straight. And also, the dragon is upside down, which it definitely shouldn't be. But if you don't look too closely, it kind of looks the part. Like, see? That's not so bad. It's not the best, but it's got, like, the nice little counterweight to it in the back there that the real scythe has, like the little spike. But I still feel like we can do better. So, now we come to kind of a more divisive part of this video. Modifying pieces. So, here I've got a couple of pieces that I modified. I had one of these, let me just see, one of these Elvish Blade pieces that I cut in half. So I've got the handle and I've got the blade isolated. And I just like to say that these make for really good pieces for the Scythe of Quakes. The handle has got the right texture and the blade has the right curvature and overall shape. It's missing any dragon detailing, but it doesn't look too bad. It's definitely not big enough though. So what I would personally do is I'd get a lightsaber handle with one of those hole stud things, set that on there, and then get one of these little spikes to go on the back. And see, putting extra bulk down there takes away from the show accuracy, but it does give some nice height to it. So, giving that to the figure, that doesn't look too bad, does it? No, it does not. I honestly quite like it. And one extra thing that we can do is we can take another one of these little stud reversal pieces and the whole stud, put it on there to kind of like simulate the dragon head, just add a little extra bulk, a little extra texture, and it just looks that little extra bit better. I like it. I personally won't be using it in my collection, but I do think it's something to consider. Now, another piece that I've modified is I've taken this little snake staff piece right here, and I've cut it in half because the staff handle has the perfect texture. It has the perfect texture. The elven, like, blade thingy was fine, but this is even better. Even better. Look at that. That is just the perfect texture right there. Right there. Now, another piece that I wanted to mention was this one. This came in a lot of sets. I only have it in silver right now. I hope to have it in gold soon. I'll be ordering that eventually. But I just want to say that this is also the perfect, like, piece for that. Look at that. Just look at that. It's wonderful. I mean, it's like the perfect piece if you were going to go with a simple design of just the staff, the T-connector, and then the blade. This is perfect. If I could get this piece in gold, this would be basically my ideal Scythe of Quakes. My ideal Season 1 Scythe of Quakes. It's got the right curvature to it, it's got the right thickness of the blade. Like, the problem with this Elven one is it's very thin, it's very small, but this one is great. It's got that little, like, bit to it there that just adds on the texture, and it's really, really great. I like this piece a lot. Now, another one that I wanted to talk about, let me just steal this lightsaber handle, put that on there, and use this. Now, this is a weapon that Cole has probably had before. I think that ZX Cole might have even been using this in some sets, maybe a booster pack or something. But yeah, in terms of show accuracy, this isn't bad. Like, this piece right here, it's missing any of the dragon detailing, but ultimately, it's got the right shape to it, like the right curvature. It's even got the little spike in the back that the real one has. So, yeah, that's really cool. I like this one. It's not so bad, but still, it's not my favorite choice. And then one more thing that I wanted to suggest, I don't recommend it, but while we're here, this Chima piece that was originally meant to, like, fit bars in it and stuff, like colored bars, like that or whatever, This is also not so bad, putting it on there, or maybe turning it around. It's kind of got some curvature. It's still pretty scuffed, but it's still kind of interesting. Maybe something to consider, I don't know. But anyway, that was just my 2 cents on the whole situation. You know, I've cut up some pieces to make this, but that's like whatever. So just whatever. I mean, this on its own kind of looks good. Personally, until I can get this piece in gold, I'm going to be sticking with the original one, just for set accuracy. So I'm going to give that back to Cole. I really wish that these modified pieces that I've got, I really wish that they came longer, like these ones. Especially this one, because this has literally the perfect texture. Like exactly what I'm looking for. It's got like... It's perfect, like looking at it like that, like here's the sort of fire and then the handle. Man, that's just like perfect. But anyway, yeah, that's just my 2 cents on the whole show accurate Scythe of Quakes. I might even just go online and get those like really cool set accurate versions that someone 3D modeled, because those are cool. But for now, I think my favorite is probably going to be the one using these pieces. Let me just put them back together. This is going to be my favorite for now. I would prefer to use this piece, but I don't have it in gold yet. But once I get it in gold, I will be using that, and I will probably give it to him. Again, my ideal Scythe of Quakes is probably going to be this. And you know what I'm even going to do? I'm going to take the spike off of this to add the counterweight there. That looks basically perfect. That's like a show accurate Scythe of Quakes. Very simply put, just 4 pieces, no like modifying other bricks. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. This was just a little bonus episode talking about show accurate, you know, golden weapons. I might talk about other show accurate golden weapons in the future, but for now, that's gonna do it. I'll see you guys later.